Hello, everyone, and welcome to your daily tarot check-in for Saturday, October 25th, 2025. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're diving deep with the Barbara Walker Tarot deck, a haunting, visionary, and intense deck that never shies away from the truth. Let's take a look and see what these cards have to say about Saturday's energy. Card 1, Two of Swords, Balance. Card 2, Two of Pentacles, Change. Card 3, Nine of Swords, Cruelty. First up, in the past position, we have Two of Swords, Balance. Here we see a blindfolded figure of justice standing before the sea and the moon. Two balanced swords, equal in power, equal in tension, suspended in perfect stillness. This image is so symbolic of those moments where we've stood still in life, holding peace between two opposite forces. Maybe this was your recent past, feeling caught between choices, opinions, or inner conflicts. You may have been trying to keep the peace by not ignoring the storm, but by standing still long enough to understand both sides. Barbara Walker connects this card to karmic retribution, a balancing of cosmic scales. Sometimes the Two of Swords appears when we're righting an old wrong, even if it feels like vengeance dressed as justice. Don't judge yourself for maintaining balance through conflict. You've done the hard work of standing in stillness while the world pushed for movement. Now you've been learned that peace isn't passive, it's powerful. Where have you been holding your peace too tightly? Is it time to lower one's sword, not to surrender, but to finally move forward? Next, in the present position, we have the Two of Pentacles, Change. I love this card because it's alive, it moves. Here we see serpents swallowing each other, pentacles spinning with the infinity loop, day meets night, sun meets moon, all in constant motion. This is the rhythm of transformation. Nothing in your life is stagnant right now, even if it feels uncertain. You are juggling, adapting, learning to dance with life's duality, light and dark, faith and fear, loss and gain. In alchemy, this symbol is called the sun and moon linked by the dragon. And that dragon energy, it's the fire of creation. It's that inner force that reshapes you when you say, I can change. I'm not done yet. So today, this card says, welcome the shifts. Say yes to the unknown. Let impermanence be your teacher. If the Two of Swords ask you to stand still and weigh your options, the Two of Pentacles is now saying, okay, move with it, flow, trust the balancing act. Here's an affirmation. I am flexible. I trust change. Every cycle brings me closer to my higher self. It's all about movement with grace. And finally, the future position brings us to the card that may look dark at first glance. But remember, today's theme is it's not evil, it's truth dressed in darkness. Here we have the Nine of Swords, Cruelty. In Barbara Walker's deck, we see a druidess clinging to her sacred tree while surrounded by 9 inquisitors, each sword representing cruelty, judgment, fear, or abandonment. It's an image that stirs something deep. We've all felt cornered by worry, attacked by our own thoughts, betrayed by what we trusted. But this card doesn't predict doom. It exposes illusion. The cruelty we fear is often the one we turn on ourselves. The Nine of Swords asks, what harsh stories are you still telling yourself? What guilt, shame, or fear is chaining you to an old narrative? And here's the twist. Because this card sits in your future position, it's not a warning, it's a release. It means that the darkness is ready to be acknowledged, not feared. And you're learning to say, I see my pain and it no longer controls me. Face your fears with compassion. You are stronger than the narrative that hurt you. When you face the shadow, the light naturally returns. Here's a wonderful affirmation. I no longer fear my own truth. My pain transforms into wisdom. Now let's look at the numerology of these cards. We have 2 plus 2 plus 9 equal 13, and 1 plus 3 equal 4. The number 4 is the builder, the foundation layer, the practical soul who brings spirit into form. So after the emotional waves of change and shadow work, the number 4 grounds us. It reminds us that healing happens through consistency, through showing up for ourselves day after day. Here's energy for the number 4. Practical and clear thinking, loyal and dependable, service-oriented and steady. So yes, today may bring emotional highs and lows, but you end the week standing strong, building something solid from the lessons you learned. Today's reading was deep, but remember, darkness isn't the enemy. It's simply truth waiting to be understood. Balance what you've learned, adapt to change, stand brave in your truth. Because when you do, cruelty can't touch you. You're no longer reacting to pain. You're transforming it. You are your own magician, your own justice, your own guide. Thank you so much for joining me today for today's Daily Tarot Check-In. If this message has connected with you, please like it, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to come back tomorrow for your next reading. Until then, stay balanced, stay grounded, and keep shining your beautiful light. See you tomorrow.